Hey everyone, welcome back. Imagine sending your mom a simple text at 2 a.m. Happy birthday. Nothing dramatic, nothing unusual, just something you've done many times before. Now imagine that's the last message you'll ever send. That's exactly what happened to 20-year-old Jay Lee. And within hours, he would vanish without a trace. Jay wasn't the quiet type. He was loud, creative, the kind of person who walked into a room and he instantly owned it. At Ole Miss, he performed in drag shows. He dressed how he wanted, loved who he wanted. He didn't hide. And in small-town Mississippi, that took courage. Every day, he talked to his mom, Stephanie. Every day. So when he didn't call her on the morning of her birthday, she knew something was wrong. The last time Jay was seen alive was just before 6 a.m. Campus cameras show him leaving his apartment. He told a friend he was meeting someone, a guy he's been seeing for months, a guy named Timothy Harrington. Tim couldn't have been more different. Church family, Sunday school teacher, his grandfather was a bishop, picture-perfect Christian kid, at least on the surface. Online, it was another life entirely. Dating apps, secret hookups, a secret life. A life no one in this world could find out about, especially not his family. Investigators uncovered something chilling. At 5:56 a.m., 2 minutes before Jay left his apartment, Tim searched, how long does it take to strangle someone? Jay drove to Tim's apartment, and at 6:03 a.m., his phone sends its final message. By 7:30, the phone goes dark, and Jay was never seen again. Then Tim starts moving fast. Security cameras show him jogging through a parking lot where Jay's car was left. He flagged down a ride, goes to Walmart, buys duct tape, then rents a box truck, drives home with a shovel and a wheelbarrow. All before noon, all the same morning, Jay disappears. 3 days later, police find Jay's car. Inside, his debit card, his birth certificate, and personal belongings. Things he would never leave behind. Now, it's not a missing persons case. It's something much worse. When police search Tim's apartment, cadaver dogs alert not once, but 4 separate times. The last person with Jay, the searches, the duct tape, the lies, everything pointed to Tim, except one problem. There was no body. The first trial ends in a mistrial. One juror refused to convict without a body. So Tim walked out of court, and Jay's family kept waiting. Nearly 3 years later, 2 hunters in rural Mississippi find skeletal remains 35 minutes from Tim's parents' home. It's the body of Jay Lee. His father had to identify him by his skull. No parent should ever have to do that. The FBI examines the duct tape wrapped around his remains. They compare it to the roll of tape Tim bought at Walmart the morning Jay disappeared. And the result? A perfect match. At the second trial, Tim finally breaks. After 3 years of claiming he didn't kill, he pleaded guilty. He got 40 years in prison. Jay was 20 and never got a chance to live. Tim would grow old behind bars, all because he was a man terrified of the truth getting out. Instead of facing it, he chose murder. Jay Lee should still be here, texting his mom, laughing with his friends, planning his future. Instead, he became a headline. But his family made sure one thing: he would never be forgotten. Now let me give you my personal commentary on this case. Most people who are gay are born that way. It's not a choice. People shouldn't have to hide who they are. Tim felt he had to hide to avoid shame. Shame that is there because of society, and shame that is there because of religion. But Tim didn't have to hide who he was, because there are tons of gay people living their life openly like Jay. Tim should have been brave enough to be himself, but he chose to be afraid. And that cowardice was the catalyst for this tragedy. Being gay should not be a death sentence. Jay should be alive today, enjoying his life just like everyone else. Jay was the brave one because he realized that hiding who you are is not living. Jay's mother is the hero in this story because she had a close relationship with her son and she immediately went to the police when he went missing. If this case teaches us anything, it's this. You have to be cautious about the people you trust with your intimacy. The hookup culture that is done by both gay and straight people is very dangerous. Taking the time to know someone would help everyone weed out the evil people who walk amongst us. Like and subscribe to the Secondhand News for more in-depth analysis of true crime cases. I'll see you all in the next video. My name is Carlton, and thank you for watching.